Hello everyone, welcome back to another modification review. I'll be showing off two modifications right now that adds in Markus Wulfhart, the Huntsmarshal of the Empire, and free company archers. So, Markus Wulfhart is the best darn scout in the entire Empire, a hunter from Midland who would lose his hometown of Drakenberg to what was called then the Drakewald Cyclops. Drakewald Forest is what surrounds Midland and has a lot of beastmen. Markus would track down that creature to its lair and blind it with his bow. Then he would cut up its hamstrings with his sword quickly. After that, he would go on to hack off its head, over and over, just cutting into it until it was beheaded. Now, that didn't bring back his town. So at that point, he swore an oath that no other town would suffer the same fate in these woods, and he became a very prolific hunter as a result. Karl Franz would offer him a knighthood, which came with a large estate. If he wanted to live his entire life in comfort, he could do so right then and there. But he said, no, I don't want that. I only want to continue my hunt. So Karl instead gave him a magical bow from the Imperial Vaults called the Amber Bow. And he also gave him the title of Huntsmarshal, the Emperor's Captain of Scouts. And he told him, hey, look, I need you to go recruit other scouts too who are like you. And his hunters are an elite regiment of scouts who are handpicked by Markus from all across the Empire. So you have people from Midland, Ostermark, Reichland, wherever. If they're good at their job, he'll find you. They're the most accomplished group of monster slayers in the entire Empire. They have killed the Talon Beast of Stirland, the Ice Dragon of Ostermark, and the Chimera of Flamespire Peak, just to name a few. His bow, again, is called the Amber Bow. It was carved from a Drakewald oak, and enchantments were put on it by Amber wizards, and its shots are usually guided to the heart of a creature. So let's go look at what we have over here. We've got a very large battle that we're about to fight. It's a pretty large one if we go look at what they have. There's a lot of beastmen here, so we're going to begin right now and go into slow motion. We also over here have free company archers, and that's meant to kind of be like his own elite group of hunters. But that is a separate modification if you want to use it. Let's go look at the stats of Markus Wulfhart before we just let the battle all play out as they all begin to attack. So he's got anti-large by default, a whopping 150 to his anti-large. That's a lot of damage. He's able to take down large creatures quickly. So he's got only 45 armor, very low health too, and a decent leadership of 85. His speed is only 34, his melee attack 38, melee defense 45, a weapon strength of only 350, but again, a bonus versus large at 30. He's got a charge bonus of 32, so he's able to charge in and do a little bit of damage if you need him to, but you really want him to shoot the entire time. His ammunition has a chance to inflict flaming damage and magical damage too. So if you have any type of magical foe, he'll take care of them and quickly. So we've got 37 shots left, a range of 180. But let's go look at what he has down here. Amber Bow. It causes armor piercing damage and has good penetration. You're probably used to that ability from the Wood Elves, so if you know all about that, then you know how to use it here. So right now we're shooting the brass bull. That's going to be a lot of damage as they all begin to charge in. Let's just watch the battle in a more cinematic format as he begins to just pile drive right through my soldiers, killing so many of them. That's a lot of blood. Yeah, Markus and the brass bull do not get along very well, I've got to say. And down here we've got another ability too, the Huntsmarshal of the Empire, and I want to show you right now how much damage he's going to be able to do once we use it. So we've got a few more seconds to go right now as he continues to attack. And again, I really enjoyed his modification for adding in more variety. Okay, here we go. So we're going to look at now over 1,000 missile damage. That is a lot of damage. We can go after whoever we want. I do need to watch out with my Amber Bow though. I could accidentally kill a lot of my own soldiers. I would rather go after the Minotaurs way back here if I can do that. The range is very long, so we can certainly do that. But yeah, if you look at that, he does a lot more damage now because of that one ability. And it does last for a little while, 35 seconds, so not quite a minute, but over half a minute. If you wanted to kill anything, I mean, he's at 35 kills already. He could get a lot more. His only downfall is that he doesn't have a lot of shots. I mean, 35 sounds like a lot, but as you're going through a long battle, it's really not. Let's go back over here and maybe kill another Minotaur as he continues to attack. It's very hard to not play in slow motion because, I mean, battles can move so quickly, but here he goes again, firing his shot, going down into more Minotaurs. And right now, the Huntsmarshal is ready to end a hunt by killing all of these Minotaurs. And look at that. Nothing but blood all around, potentially dead minotaurs too, right there. A staggering body has fallen to the ground, shot dead by Markus Wulfhart. And right now we have our brave hunters back here who are currently attacking, and we're going to look at them too. If we go look at what they have, I mean, they're fully upgraded right now. They're elite men, right? They've got a missile damage of 20, which is not too bad, right? A armor piercing missile damage of only 1, so you don't really want to use them for heavily armored foes, but whenever you're hunting beastmen outside of a gore bowl, it's really not a bad target. So we're going to have them probably target right now the minotaurs. I mean, that would be our best bet, is to have them all target a minotaur group, even the brass bull. That would also be a good idea. We have more hunters over here. We haven't really gotten a lot of kills, but they've been focusing on that one brass bull the entire time, which means instead I could opt to have these guys target the minotaurs over here instead of the brass bull as well. A few will probably begin to flee. We have them all in guard mode. Let's go back into slow motion, or just like stay there for now. But again, I like all these little fluff characters in the Empire lore. We have a lot more to go over too. Now, if you have any idea about what you want me to go over, you can always let me know and I'll be sure to do it. But I'll try to put out more parts of this every day so we can learn a little bit more lore. And if not every day, then like every weekend or so. But either way, it's going to be a lot more lore so that we can go over new characters and you can find a new reason to, well, roleplay as the Empire. Oh, he went for a trip. That's unfortunate. Yeah, these bowmen are really going for it. The brass bull should be done for pretty soon. He's killed only 37. Let's go over here and just buff up a few soldiers. That didn't actually affect my halberdiers, unfortunately. Yeah, they're meant to be our last line of defense. If our foes break through that, then we know that we're in trouble now. So what we're going to do now, we're going to bring up our archers right over here, a little bit closer to the front line. Markus Wulfhart will join in too. He's killed 65. So if we let the battle play out normally, which again, we're just not doing that the entire time because, oh man, he's actually pushed in further. Okay. Markus will go focus on the brass bull right now, and while he's doing that, he's going to multitask and go after more minotaurs. Right over here. Let me try to get that one gore bull. Or actually, let's go after these minotaurs. There's 15 of them. And there he goes again, shooting another deadly magical shot from his amber bow, potentially striking. Oh, he did in fact strike down another minotaur. His men probably cheer as a result of that, knowing that right now, despite the grave odds, they have a chance at winning because they have the Huntsmarshal. Again, when you have a reputation as the best darn hunter in the entire Empire, you've got to live up to it. We can go after whatever they want now. We're going to focus on their actual soldiers because we've killed a lot of their minotaurs. Our job is to focus right on their elite soldiers as we try to kill everything else. And because they are beastmen, they're not always cunning. They can be, but not always. And here we have like another apocalyptic battle. Here comes the brass bull again, stamping back into the fight. Let's try to get into a good position. Right now our shots are blocked. We're a little bit too close to our men. Let's try to hit that brass bull again. If we could kill that brass bull, that would be ideal. We used our ability again to increase our damage. So maybe we can do that. Maybe that is an opportunity. And here they go right now. Continue to attack the brass bull. Eventually one arrow will meet its throat and it will die. But before that, he's got to do a barrel roll right into my soldiers. And right now the brass bull is dead. We no longer have to worry about their decrepit leader. And here we go right now. Our first line of defense is mostly wiped out. These men fought well and were quite brave. They're continuing to shoot into our foes who are fleeing. So we're going to have all of our infantry group up right now and go attack. I want every archer unit to go do the same. We're not done fighting yet. Markus has killed over 100. I really think if you let him attack like normal units for the entire duration of a fight, he'll end up killing them all. So we're all going to charge in right now to go after the remaining beastmen who are currently fleeing. We can't let them all get back to the woods. They'll only regroup and come back in number. If we can even slay a few hundred more, that would be ideal for everyone here. We're low on arrows. It's been a very long fight for us. Again, our only weakness being that we don't have the arrows that we need. The few slower beastmen are going to be cut down, but they're a little bit faster than we are. We're trying our best, though. You can see my hundreds of men just charging in, trying to hunt them down. But here was really the result of that battle. A very terrible fight, too. Okay, everyone. We are going to conclude it here. I want to thank all of you for watching. If you would like to find my 2 modifications down below, I do have it linked down below. Again, if you want to find another video, just let me know. If you leave a like and comment, I'll know that you like it. And do check out our Discord community. And as always, until then.